y'all? It's your girl J Rose, and I am here with the 2026 freshman class. I'm sitting with Josie, who is here to chop it up with me. Thank you for being here. I'm super excited to have you part of the freshman class this year. Yes, girl.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, no, for sure. You ready to get right into it?
Let's do it.
All right, we getting right in there. All right, so if someone was experiencing your poetry for the first time, what do you want them to feel?
Ooh. I want them to feel seen. I would want them to feel like connected to the words that I'm saying. And if they relate to any of the experiences that I've had, I want them to feel loved and held.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of the why for us, for sure. You know, what were some of the early struggles that you experienced that have now shaped the artist that you are today?
Well, that's a great question. I definitely have experienced, like, you know, being a woman, being a woman in the world.
I'm just a girl.
No, literally. No, but being a woman, and I think being like sexualized at such like a young age, I think is something that has affected me. And you know, they say 1 in 4 women have experienced sexual assault, sexual trauma, and I think that it shapes how you go through the world. It shapes who you are and shapes how you love. So I think that, and it definitely shapes my artistry and the stories that I want to tell. Yeah.
And I think that's a big part of helping people feel seen. Yeah. Right. I love that. Now, being a writer, being a poet, how has that helped you understand things about yourself that you didn't see before?
I think that I write to understand. You know, people say that writing and poetry is therapeutic, but not necessarily therapy. And I think that that's true. I think a lot of times it's just like getting out all the things and letting it be messy and ugly and just literally just discards of whatever you're thinking and feeling. It allows you to kind of see what you're thinking and feeling on the page. And then through that, you kind of understand yourself better. Yeah,
you get to zoom out of it, right?
Yeah,
because when you're in it, it's hard to really see what the hell's going on. You're like, oh, gosh.
Exactly.
So, you know, you have all these powerful stories to tell. What has poetry taught you about your own personal strength?
Being able to use my voice to talk about the things that are important to me, to talk about past traumas, has made me realize that I'm a lot stronger than I think I am.
That's right.
I've always been kind of soft-spoken, and I haven't been someone that always will say what's on their mind or like feel comfortable like in confrontation or things like that. But through poetry and through using my voice to share my experiences, I've realized that like what I say matters.
Absolutely.
And that it can make an impact on someone.
Yeah. No, I love that. Josie, girl, your poems be having me like, she knows what I've been through. Is there a moment that happened on stage in your performance experience that has stayed with you that you've like, you know, good, bad, or indifferent? Any?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say the first thing that comes to mind. I actually, for one of the first slams I did, Keynote convinced me to do a slam. It was like the first slam I ever did. It was at Creative Soul House.
Oh gosh, yeah! Shout out to Brittany Barker.
And I dropped my poem. Like the first round, I just dropped my poem, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "I hate this." But
you mean like you did? Like it was terrible. Like you did.
I literally forgot my poem while I was in it. It was just the first time I ever really done that, and I just think that pressure like really got to me.
For sure.
But I think what I got out of that was like, oh, that's the worst that could happen.
Right.
And so now when I go into it, I'm just like, just finish your poem. Just finish your poem. No one knows what you're about to say.
Right. They don't know the poem. They don't got the transcript.
Yeah, exactly.
Josie, come on, girl. Just listen. Here's a little tip. If you ever forget your poem, and you're like doing a set, you could just be like, if you want to hear the rest of the poem, you can follow me or check it out on YouTube. Or I just be like, fuck this poem. We're going to do something else. Yeah. You know, don't give power to that, forgetfulness. Because it happens to even the pros that have been doing this for a long time.
It's so funny. After that happened, I had so many poets come up to me and be like, that's happened to me.
Yeah.
And I think that was the real learning part, right? It's like all these poets you see, like Roddy, John, Key, they're like, oh, that's happened to me, don't worry.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, okay. You know.
Girl, welcome to the club.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not a poet if you don't forget your poem at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
This is part of the process.
Yeah.
You know, you're also a curator as well. You've gone from being someone who just started performing about like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And now you're also creating space for other artists. So I want to know, how do you see yourself shaping the poetry community in your town or even like beyond it as you navigate through it?
That's such a great question. So, I live in Jersey City and,
hey, Jersey.
Yeah, let's go Jersey. No, but it's so interesting. There's not a lot of slam there. There's not that many open mic spaces for poets specifically. And I have felt really honored that people have come to the spaces that I've been curating. And I do think that I'm able to like pull some people out who might have like not done poetry before, or maybe who are new to the space.
Yeah.
Whenever I have open mics, I think like my favorite compliment, which like they don't intend it as a compliment, is like, this was my first open mic I've ever been to.
I know. I love it. I love when people are like first timers.
Yes.
Isn't it like, yes, you found your voice.
Exactly. No, that's exactly how I feel. And I feel like that is a testament to like, you know, like the cozy brand. It's like trying to make things cozy and comfortable for folks.
Okay. I love that. So what was your reaction when you found out you were going to be part of the freshman class?
Oh my God, I was so excited. And then I see the NDA and I can't tell anyone. I was like, oh my God. I was like,
not yet.
Exactly.
We're going to announce it soon.
But I was so excited because like the past freshman class, like I love all of them and I think that they're so amazing. And I think that it's just such a cool opportunity and a cool experience, you know? So thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy to have you here. All right, quick lightning round. One word answer. No time to think about it.
Okay.
When you're writing, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Okay. Paper and pen or notes app?
Oh, notes app.
A poet to change your life?
Roddy.
Oh, a song that feels like poetry?
Man I Need by Olivia Dean.
Ooh, that's my girl. Okay, and one word that describes your artistry?
I'm gonna go cozy.
Yeah. I love that. Josie, thank you so much for joining me and chopping it up with me. Are you ready to show them what freshmen do?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, yeah, we're ready.
Let's
we'll be
go.
right back with a performance from Josie. Awesome. Thank you.
Under capitalism, the cost of convenience is corruption. That sweater you bought seems harmless, but it's sullied by the blood, sweat, and tears of the children who made it. These products weren't just produced in the U.S., they were made in detention centers. Assembly line looks more prison pipeline, so your swag is soaked in slave labor. They'll sell it to you as drip, call it a free market, tell you the home goods are handmade while the hands that made them are chained. Under capitalism, our commerce is criminal, but they keep us too tired to care. Zombified at our 9 to 5, mindlessly following the innocent into early graves. We leave flowers at headstones. Our tears drown us in rage. In the wake of another martyr, we try to plant seeds of protest, but the roots rot, reanimate as productivity for a company that claims to care. Corporate lies sound like the truth on payday. 401k cools the burnout. PTO doesn't feel like a consolation package, but these corporations need our cooperation to work. So the outrage is outweighed by the way we keep wheels turning, trains on tracks, cogs in a machine. Is it fair to hate a process that we power? Don't only blame the engine when we fuel it. Can't claim a clean slate just because we don't get our hands dirty. Our money still is. Every dollar is political. Each credit card swipe a vote. Tap here to fund the genocide. Tap here to defund Medicaid. Tap here to fund the deportation of our loved ones. Is the cost of ignorance still worth the price we pay? Under capitalism, indifference is not innocence. Because if you choose inaction, and so do you, and so do you, and so do I, evil will spread faster than a viral post. We will reshare tragedy until someone is recording us. So tell them, we don't want this commerce laced with sweatshop casualties. Don't need to shop Target when our point is peace. Don't need Amazon when it means our children won't be able to see a rainforest. Don't need Spotify when the music is mixed with ICE ads. Under capitalism, the cost of convenience is corruption. Your indifference is someone's death sentence. And if you won't stand up for your neighbor, who's gonna stand up when they come for you?